Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and finally I am recording at a point after I have gotten everything sorted with my camera. So there won't be any more audio issues going forward, at least the variety of audio issues that I've been having. So let's jump right into it. It is the 22nd of summer right now. So what is our forecast for tomorrow? A sunny day. Alrighty. And our fortune, very happy today. Excellent, excellent. And living off the land. Most towns have a seasonal calendar in front of the general store. It's a good idea to check it now and then to get a feel of what's going on in the community. Make sure to check for any job postings as well. All good advice, always good. And there is Robin hard at work on our house upgrade. It's been so long since I played, I actually forgot that was happening. But have a nice little harvest here. Nothing too crazy from the look of it. But we are definitely getting our hop empire well underway. Oh, and we have some more coffee as well. Always good. Once we are in a position to start making kegs, we will be in great shape. Get everything in there. I'm gonna sell that Silver Star Ancient Fruit just for funsies. I need to donate both of those. So let's pop them in here. Need to donate that. I'm gonna put my battery packs in here. And I'm gonna do a quick run around just to see if we got any more battery packs going. Looks like we do. And this is the one disadvantage of doing the battery packs the way I do it, the lightning rods, rather, the way that I do it, is that everything just gets spread out, and it's a little bit harder to, check on everything, but the way I see it, like I said before, I'd rather just have the coverage around the farm. Don't really want to worry about having random things get struck by lightning. Hello, my beautiful little chickens. How are you? Everyone's nice and happy. And I will put out hay for you. But you will be going outside. Go on. There we go. Alright. Take advantage of the good weather to get the chickens outside. Doing okay on our hay. We still have another season before we really have to worry about all that. And yeah, everything is looking good. But because of the good weather today, I am going at this point to go up to the mines because I want to get our stocks of iron and copper back up. We're doing okay on the copper. We're doing okay on gold ore. The iron we're really hurting for, though. So we're gonna get as much of that as possible. Gonna put some stuff away first. Stuff I don't need. There we go. And yeah, I'll bring the common mushrooms. Oh, no cave carrots. Okay. 2 large magnet rings right now. Eventually I will get a glow ring. Hi, Chester. Good kitty. And both of the real kitties are just behind my little background here, curled up on the couch. Very happy. But off to the mines we go. Get my mushrooms back over there. And definitely gonna go to level 40 first, I think, because that's really, the iron is what we're really hurting the most for right now. So I'll do what I can to get as much iron as possible. And this way we know we'll get some coal from all the various dust sprites that we go after. And hopefully it'll be a day where the luck really stays on our side. Ooh, a jade. Always good. Definitely also we'll be getting all the stone we can as well. Nice. Won't have to go all the way back up for the ladder. Always appreciate that. Not seeing much so far ore-wise, though. That is a little annoying. Come on. Ooh, crystal fruit. Never will complain about a crystal fruit. Crystal fruit wine is actually one of my preferred other types of wine to make in the game after the star fruit. So that's what I usually will end up using all my crystal fruit for, is I'll try to basically, I mean, you'll see this in 2 seasons, but I will, in case I forget to blatantly say it at that point, what I really like to do in the winter is I'll use the winter seeds and still give myself crops, basically, in winter, and I'll kind of do a mixture of making more seeds as I can, and then also just making crystal fruit wine, or rather having a backlog of crystal fruit available to make wine for when I run out of star fruit. Now that the big sheds are a thing, though, what I'm intending is basically I'll have half of a big shed devoted to my starfruit wine, basically all the time, and then the other half will be whatever other kind of wine I want to be making at the time, because I don't always take full advantage of all of the various fruits that I'm saving, and I end up really just with chests full of fruit that I never do anything with. And I want to try to change that up. I want to actually use everything that I'm saving, because if I'm not using it, I should just be selling it. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Come on, give me more iron. This is ridiculous. And that's the second time I've gotten some copper from breakable things. Maybe that's the universe trying to tell me that I should be going for copper. I mean, if you're gonna give me something from those barrels and stuff, at least give me a glow ring. That would be greatly preferable. Oh, there's a nice little vein there. Little vein, but a vein all the same. Ooh, and an amethyst. We'll never be upset about amethyst. I don't know how accurate this is, but I know that one of the first things that I was hearing when I was not even playing the game, but when I was just watching playthroughs of it on YouTube, I remember one of the things I heard was that the gemstone that matches a character's hair color is a good way to go in terms of giving them gifts. And I know at least for Abigail, amethyst is one of her favorite gemstones. For Emily, she basically likes any gemstone. They're all her favorites, but arguably one of her big go-tos is the turquoise. And then there's also the Clint revealing that amethyst is one of her favorites as well. But it's a funny little thing to think about. I haven't tried matching hair color to gemstones at all for gifts, but I'd be curious to give that a shot just to see how accurate a rumor that was. I mean, for the most part, you can't really go wrong with gemstones. Like, it's not really a gemstone technically, but the prismatic shard is a loved gift by everyone except Haley. And the only reason she doesn't love it is because it's more beautiful than she is. So, kind of a goofy little thing there. I should actually move my iron up here so that I can see it. Oh, yeah. Up to 29 iron ore. That's not bad. Better than I thought it was, at any rate. Better than I thought it was by a good bit, actually. I was thinking that we were pretty much just getting singles most of the time, so I thought we were more around the 10 mark, like we are with the copper right now. We're still doing good on energy and health, so I think we'll definitely be able to go past midnight pretty easily. Ooh. Always happy to see nodes crop up right by the ladder. Ooh. Maybe I'll get a prism. No, just amethyst again. That's fine. I'd rather get a prismatic shard from one of those. I don't even know what those purple rocks are supposed to be called. I should. I don't remember off the top of my head right now. I literally just watched a video where what they were called was mentioned, and it has completely left my brain. Gemnode seems too on the nose, but maybe that's what it is. Alright. Aquamarine, can't go wrong. I'm not gonna go after that slime, just because it's not really in my way. I spent the morning recording Assassin's Creed, so my mindset of don't kill the innocent is a little bit in my head right now. and it's an interesting day of recording. I realized that I've had a backlog of episodes for everything. Well, for this, I've had a backlog for over a month, because I had a big recording day. I think it was probably the end of June that I recorded my last batch of Stardew Valley videos, because I'm pretty sure that I hadn't finished the Golden Compass yet when I had that day. And it's obviously we're well beyond that at this point in terms of what's been happening on the channel. But I'm definitely hitting that wonderful space of just trying to keep track of what I'm playing at all times. Playing 3 games at the same time. Not easy to do that with. Alright, it's 1 a.m. Should probably head back. Oh, I want to see if I get a glow ring. Okay, I'm just going to pass out. I'm going to pass out here, I've decided. There's nothing in particular that I want to sell right now, so... Oh, a ghost fish. That's a nice drop. Dang it. I just want a glow ring. Come on, game. Give me a glow ring. And not much money. $8.55, that's for that ancient fruit and the 2 eggs. So, not bad. But let's see. Spreading weeds have caused damage to your farm. Probably just because I have weedy areas that I need to cut back. Nothing should be really damaged, though. Maybe we could get another storm? Darn it. Beautiful sunny day. Glimmer within my scrying orb. Somewhat annoyed today. Luck will not be on your side. Alright. In that case, then... Game Professor, you're lucky I found you last night. You were unconscious and someone was searching your pockets. I have no idea how much money they took, but they ran away as soon as I approached. Be more careful. Ooh, this will be a good day. We are gonna have a big corn harvest. Excellent. Oh, would you look at that, an iron edge. That's a nice drop to find. Let's see here. Let's get stuff put away. And I will pop you in there. But with the not great luck, I think what we'll do... I think we'll do a fishing day, just to try to do a little bit of quick money making with the end of the season coming up quick. Try to get a few sturgeon or something. Because I need me the sturgeon. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to go this way so I can get all these guys with ease. Then we'll just pop over here. We will be in good shape in terms of having stuff to put in the kegs, though, for our first time having the kegs. So that's really good. Oh, I didn't get the chickens put away. That's fine. Not the end of the world. And some more mushrooms. Always good. Hello, chickens. There we go. Get some more eggs. Wunderbar. Wunderbar, wunderbar. And let's see here. Ooh. Don't need that. And yeah, I'm gonna sell the silver star eggs for now. Just cause I'll get a little bit more money for them, and that'll just help in the short term, money-wise. So, we'll sell those. Excellent. Alright. Then, let's get the fishing on. Let me just see here. Yeah, no, I'm not really feeling the getting anything smelting at the moment. I'm not in a rush, really, smelting wise, so leave that for now. I'll save that for a day when I'm going to be around the farm more. That way I can just kind of keep it going constantly. And we do have half health right now, so I'm just going to pop up into the spa. Not going to lose a ton of time. But this way... Ooh, have I turned that one in yet? No, I haven't. Sweet. Not going to lose a ton of time by topping off the energy here, especially with the with how quickly bites happen now that we have bait finally. But here we go. Every so often I'll look over at my computer and the playback of my gameplay is way behind where I actually am, and I just get really confused, and I always have to remind myself, nothing's wrong. It just slowed down for some reason. Everything's still recording fine though. Though that usually was an indication that something was going off with my mic. And now my mic audio is going through OBS instead, so much better. Let's give you a grape. Always happy to give a nice gift to you, Linus. Alright. To the fish, and hopefully we get lots of sturgeon. That is my goal, lots of sturgeon. Get all the money we possibly can. That looks like a carp. That's okay though, carp is food. I will never be upset at carp. And I think we have the recipe for sashimi from Linus already, so once the house upgrade is done, we'll bring all that fish in, and then we'll have the perfect little energy and health booster for when we're in the mines. It's cheap to make. If you're just keeping every carp you have, very cheap to make. And then never out of energy or health as long as you just maintain a supply of it. Can't go wrong in my book. Alright. Probably going to get everything except a sturgeon. That's my prediction now. Alright. Come on. I'd at least like to see a rainbow trout also. But since I'm trying to think, some of the last things that I've suggested talking about, this is the problem of there being such a long period of time between when I last recorded, is I don't really remember everything that I've said. But, well, actually, this is more just a fun little trivia thing than anything. But what is a really simple item, like a really basic item that you have usually gotten really quickly, or that is the sort of item that usually you don't have to worry about getting ever, that in one particular playthrough you just never get one? That's how it is for me in the glow ring right now. Is I usually get a glow ring within my first like completion of the mines. I usually definitely have a glow ring by now. I usually have had one for a very long time by now. And I'm about to hit 2 full seasons without ever getting a glow ring. So what is a random item that you have in most playthroughs never had any issue finding? Like a really basic item. But in one playthrough it just eludes you. Obviously, the things that you usually think of being the case would be a prismatic shard or something like that. But even those, like, the chances of getting them in the grand scheme of things aren't terrible. It's not the most difficult item to get in the game by far, but it's definitely, time can add up quite a bit on something like a prismatic shard. I've definitely gone several in-game years without getting a prismatic shard before. But yeah, like whether like a glow ring, a magnet ring, I mean, heck, even some of the really basic weapons like the wooden club or the iron club or whatever they're called. Like those are pretty common drops from the barrels in the mines, but I've definitely had a few in-game years where I don't see one for an entire year, and I'm still regularly going to the mines. So silly stuff like that. Just kind of I'm just trying to get myself back into the groove of playing this a bit, since it's been so long. Perfect. That was about as perfect a way as that could have gone. I was worried that the fish was going to stay in the green bar. Man. I mean, at least I'm getting more bait. Can never go wrong with more bait. Sorry. Phone keeps buzzing and I don't know why. It's all just random notifications that I get. ESPN, email, stuff like that. But every so often when it keeps beeping and buzzing a lot, I get concerned that I'm getting repeated texts or something like that. So I try not to look at my phone when I'm recording as much as possible, but every so often, just have to. I thought that was going to be so masterful. I thought that was going to be perfect. I was going to be like, ooh, I can do this one-handed while doing something else with my other hand. Nope. Apparently not. And there's my sturgeon, finally. And of course, my tackle is broken, so not doing a great job with that. I should have grabbed a couple more bobbers, but didn't think to. It's okay. Not the end of the world. It's getting a lot of fish, and that's the important thing. It's all about getting the money relatively quickly, and definitely the big thing here, well, the big thing with any season change, and we're not like right at the season change, but 5 days away, I like to be prepared, is just make sure I have as much money as possible so I can get all of the seeds that I want. And I'm probably gonna try to expand my planting area a bit for fall. It's gonna end up changing down the line because I really try to maximize the amount of space that I use on that for growing in that right hand half. So I need to decide when that change will happen, if I'm gonna like make myself have all of the iridium sprinklers that I need, stuff like that. But we shall see. Let me see. Ooh, definitely have some good stuff here. That looks like it could be another sturgeon. Fingers crossed. Booyah! Booyah, booyah, booyah. Sturgeon are good money. And I did actually, I don't remember what episode it was that I mentioned this, that sturgeon roe is what becomes the caviar in game. And I looked it up, and in fact, sturgeon roe is like the highest quality caviar. So it's like, oh, okay. It's one of those little details that Concerned Ape puts into these games that I'm always really impressed with. He doesn't just arbitrarily do something with how he decides, oh, what am I going to do with this? What will be possible to make with this item? And it's really small details in the grand scheme of things, but it's that level of care that, I mean, when you look at the commentary that the game is doing on the world and society and everything, that was terrible. Wow. But just the level of commentary and the kind of commentary that's being done on society, on the environment, on the economy, on just the machine of industry, all that stuff. It's so fitting that he'll put these little tiny details in to make it that much more real. And it's just this game is a masterpiece. It really is. And I really hope that if anybody hasn't had a chance to play it or is unable to play it for whatever reason, I really hope you're enjoying my playthrough. It's I very rarely dislike games. Like, if you have watched my Golden Compass playthrough at all, I mean, I acknowledge how bad a game that is in terms of like what makes a good game qualities, but I still have things that I appreciate about it, and there are elements of it that still make me really appreciate it as an artifact within both the adaptation canon as well as the game canon and the and really the literary canon. And I'm using canon in that sense, in that sentence, to mean just like the existing library of titles that fall within those categories. And it's like, the way I see it, you should always be able to find meaning or joy or something positive about anything that you experience. If you're not finding joy or anything in it, it's obviously not for you. It's one of the reasons why I became so frustrated with certain types of literary theory, because it was not about finding joy. It was about finding a very particular meaning, finding a very particular interpretation. And while for people who enjoy looking for those types of meanings and those readings, absolutely find joy in that. I mean, one of my favorite types of literary theory actually is psychoanalysis. Oh, we are not going to end on that. No, sir. We are not ending on a piece of seaweed. Or algae. That's algae, not seaweed. There we go. Except I now have another cast of me because I ate the algae. So we're going to do another cast again. But psychoanalysis is one of my preferred types of literary criticism and literary theory, and part of it is because it kind of reappropriates Freud in a fun way when you get into a lot of it, and it's a better use of Freud because Freud was really misusing his theories in a lot of ways, but what he applied a lot of things to was dreams, and dreams are, in a way, stories all their own. So it's a cool way to apply that sort of information, in my opinion. Alright. I do want to keep that sturgeon, because I know we're going to need one eventually. Do I have any rainbow trout in there? Yes, I do. Alright, everything else we will sell. Let me just get everything to donate over there, and then selling things we go. All right. But guys, that is going to end this episode of Stardew. Next time, we'll have another sunny day. Hopefully, we'll have some good luck again, and we'll be able to go back to the mines. I believe that the house upgrade will be done tomorrow, so we'll be able to take full advantage of having a kitchen finally. But see how much we made. Ooh, level 8 farming. Awesome. Now I can make kegs. Yes. And the oil maker, deluxe speed grow. That's fantastic. All right. And made 64,000. So that's a really good day. Especially after a day of not selling anything that we picked up in the mines. So, as always, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and follow those links to the Facebook page and the Discord server so you can join in on the conversation. As you can tell, today I'm a little out of it in regards to Stardew. It's just because I haven't played it in a bit, so bear with me for the next few episodes as I get back into the swing of things. And we will keep on chugging along. The farm is really starting to take shape, and I think we're in a really good spot right now. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor signing off. I'll see you then.